when I was a teenager and even into my adult years, I fancied myself a poet. I thought I was the next E. E. Cummings. And it's like, no, I wasn't. And some of it, I actually sent some poetry to my boyfriend Dave Rosenthal. And actually I ran across, what I sent, somehow I ended up, getting it. I don't know if she gave it back to me or what, it's like, and he wrote something, it's like, I wrote something to me, uh, and I don't know if I want to read this. It's like, oh, here's a great one. Uh, Talk to me, my mind's level, unless non-hearing, not listening, thought, less words, then talk to me. I don't know how, I was coming up with different like names for, like pen names for myself. I was using at this point in time, I don't know when I wrote this. It's like KC Thorpe, because Thorpe is an old family name, and I thought that was cool. So anyway, it's like I was trying to. I think I have a letter here from him, and that he wrote me, and. Oh yes, it's like November 29th, 1991. This is right after this is, he wrote me this right after I met him, because I met him the first week in November. So I guess I sent him something like a week later or something, some poetry and stuff. And before we actually really seeing each other, Susie, got your letter and poems today? Interesting. Which means it's, and it's like interesting, sort of in the style of E. E. Cummings. One of my favorites. Your lines have to sink in a while for me to get a better feel for them. I think he was being kind. You could obviously tell he was being kind. for me, thoughts of my writing poetry, but put me in the deer in the headlights category sense. Between that and composing music, I'm at a total loss to create those in those areas. Things are coming more under control. I've gotten the house to the point where you can walk around and have repaired some ramshackle furniture I got from the ex. He was divorced. My parents arrived Wednesday evening, and my mother has begun cleaning things up. A welcome act. Uh, uh, Other than that, not much change since your visit. I still haven't finished off the roll of film, but plan to take some family snapshots this weekend. Between that and a couple of documentary shots I need to take, that should do the trick. So stay in touch and know that I'll have looked for you on KTLA this Sunday. Actually, it's like I almost forgot. It's like I was in the Doodah parade. That's probably when I was in the Doodah parade, and he saw me in the Doodah parade, where I was dressed as like a. It's like I can't think of the name of the outfit, but it was like an old timey belly dance type, ethnic outfit, and I had, did sword dancing, but the sword was like through my head. It was like a plastic sword, and I did a thing where the sword was through my head. Let's see. My next trip to LA comes on Wednesday, the December 4th. But when I go back to my set, but when I go back to my 7 to 10 p.m. class, I don't know what time you get back into town from Ventura, because I was working in Ventura. Uh, but I'll also be trying to set up an interview for my show with a guy who has a business selling high-tech surveillance gizmos to rich people, judging by the prices. In any case, my thought is we might meet for dinner sometime, since I'll be coming to Woodland Hills on Wednesdays up till the 18th. Not too far down the road, January 22nd, I think. I plan to start another class, this time in UCLA itself. This class will also meet from 7 to 10 on Wednesdays and run 9 weeks. I'll keep this brief, since you might be more interested in reading this sample of seat-soaking prose I've sent along. This little tale did pretty well in publication, but not nearly as well as another one. I did a couple in their basement dungeon. oh well, perhaps another time. Talk to you soon. And he always would sign it D, you know, like just his initial D. He always did that on letters and so on. So, and then I don't know if I actually have the, you know, he said he sent something with us. I'm not sure if I even have that in my files and stuff. But anyway, I thought that was an interesting thing to share. This thing only worked.